Let me explain something important. Success isn't something you chase after. It's something that comes to you based on the kind of person you're becoming. And becoming that person doesn't happen once in a while. It's something you have to work on every single day. You don't get strong by lifting weights one time. You don't become wise by reading a book just once a week and then forgetting about it. If you really want your life to be different, you need to grow and improve yourself daily. So let's talk about 9 key areas you should focus on every day if you want a life that's full of purpose and success. The first one is your mindset or way of thinking. Everything begins with how you see the world, because that view shapes everything else. Your thinking isn't just about complicated ideas taught in schools, it's the system behind every choice you make. It's like the unseen program that controls how you act, what habits you form, how you respond to problems, and what you expect from life. Every step you take, whether you grab an opportunity or let it pass, is influenced by your core beliefs. Let me explain something important. Success isn't something you chase after. It's something that comes to you based on the kind of person you're becoming. And becoming that person doesn't happen once in a while. It's something you have to work on every single day. You don't get strong by lifting weights one time. You don't become wise by reading a book just once a week and then forgetting about it. If you really want your life to be different, you need to grow and improve yourself daily. So, let's talk about 9 key areas you should focus on every day if you want a life that's full of purpose and success. The first one is your mindset or way of thinking. Everything begins with how you see the world, because that view shapes everything else. Your thinking isn't just about complicated ideas taught in schools. It's the system behind every choice you make. It's like the unseen program that controls how you act, what habits you form, how you respond to problems, and what you expect from life. Every step you take, whether you grab an opportunity or let it pass, is influenced by your core beliefs. But here's the issue. Most people don't even realize what beliefs they're living by. They're following old ideas passed down by parents, teachers, or society without ever stopping to ask, do I truly believe this, or did I just accept it without thinking? Think of your mindset like the ground where you plant your life. If that ground is full of doubts, fears, and outdated thinking, no matter how hard you work, your personal growth will be limited. That's why so many people work hard for years and still feel like nothing is changing. It's like they're climbing a ladder, but the ladder is leaning against the wrong building. They put in the effort, they stay busy, but their life doesn't improve because the way they think hasn't changed. Deep down, they still believe life has to be a constant struggle. They think success only happens to lucky people. They believe failure means they're not good enough. And so, they keep repeating those same beliefs, living the same cycle again and again. But here's what you need to understand. Your mindset isn't stuck. You can look at it, question it, and change it. As you grow, your thinking should grow too. You upgrade your phone, your clothes, your car. Why not upgrade your thinking? You can do this by reading books that challenge you, by learning from people who are wiser and further ahead than you. You sharpen your thinking by looking closely at your own life. What's going well? What isn't? And then asking better questions like, where did this belief come from? Is it helping me or holding me back? Is this idea based on real truth or just old habits? Feed your thinking every day with strong values, like taking responsibility, being brave, staying honest, learning to adapt. That's how you build wisdom. That's how you stop reacting to life and start choosing how you live it. When you're thinking, your core beliefs become strong and clear, everything in life starts to feel more manageable. You're no longer shaken by every new trend or sudden problem. Instead, you're guided by wisdom. That's the solid base a meaningful life is built on. Now let's talk about your attitude. If your philosophy is the foundation, your attitude is the engine. It's what fuels your actions, your energy, and your ability to keep going. Life doesn't show special treatment to anyone. Everyone faces hard moments, sickness, betrayal, setbacks, and confusion. That's just part of being human. But what separates people who rise from those who fall isn't what happens to them. It's their attitude. The same tough situation can make one person bitter and another person stronger. Why the difference? It all comes down to attitude. Your attitude shapes how you approach each day. If you wake up feeling angry, hopeless, or bitter, then that energy spreads to everything. Your conversations, your decisions, and even your chances. You might miss opportunities or push away the very things you've been hoping for. But if you start your day with gratitude, with a clear purpose, and with a quiet drive to give your best, the world around you begins to feel different. The problems don't vanish, but your way of seeing them does, and that changes everything. Attitude isn't just something you naturally have. It's something you work on. Like building a muscle, you have to train it. That means regularly checking in with yourself. Ask, am I still stuck in old pain or fears from the past that are shaping how I see things now? Are you spending your time thinking about what's missing in your life instead of what's still possible? Are you facing life like a leader or reacting like someone who feels powerless? Because the moment you start thinking like a victim, you give away your strength. You let someone else control your life, your boss, your past partner, the economy, even the weather. But when you choose to take charge of your attitude, you take that power back. You become the one shaping your own story. That's why it's so important to work on your attitude every single day. Read things that inspire you. Spend time with people who look for solutions instead of problems. Pay attention to how you talk. Your words shape how you see the world. Change your thinking from "why is this happening to me" to "what can I do now?" And remember, having a positive attitude doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means facing tough times with strength, clarity, and determination. That's what gives you true inner power. It helps you stay steady no matter what. Now let's talk about the third key, discipline. Discipline is the link between who you are now and the person you dream of becoming. It's the daily choice to keep your promises to yourself, to do the work, to stay focused, not because it's fun or easy, but because it matters. A dream without discipline is just a wish. Ideas without action are just noise. You can talk about success. You can share motivational quotes online. But if you're not taking consistent action, it means nothing. Discipline is what takes your potential and turns it into real results. The truth is, most people don't lack discipline because they're lazy. They just never learned how to keep showing up when things feel tough. They're waiting to feel motivated or to be in the right mood. But motivation isn't always reliable. Motivation comes and goes like the weather. It's not reliable. But discipline is different. Discipline shows up no matter what. It shows up when you're exhausted, when you feel down, when no one else is watching. Discipline says, let's do it anyway. What's great about discipline is that it builds over time. You don't need to change everything in one day. Just begin with one small step, one workout, one page of reading, one honest conversation. Do it again the next day, and again after that. Slowly, you start to create something strong. And the real reward isn't just what you achieve on the outside, it's how you grow on the inside. You begin to trust yourself, not in a loud, showy way, but in a calm, solid way. You know that when you set a goal, you'll follow through. That's true confidence. And confidence built on discipline can't be stopped. Think of discipline as a serious commitment. Set a time for it. Protect that time. Don't wait until you feel like doing it. Make the choice in advance about the kind of person you want to be and act like that person starting now. That's how you close the gap between who you are and who you want to become. Not by giant leaps, but by small steps taken daily. Now let's look at the fourth key area, your finances. Money affects almost every part of life. It helps you pursue your dreams, take care of your family, and have more freedom. Yet even though it's so important, many people ignore it, fear it, or use it poorly. And then they wonder why they feel stuck. The truth is, money won't fix every problem, but it gives you the breathing room to work on those problems. It's not about being greedy. It's about having peace of mind, choices, and the freedom to live life on your terms.
If you truly want freedom, options, and peace of mind, then you need to start treating money with the seriousness it deserves. Managing money well begins with being aware of it. Where is your money going? How much are you earning? What are you spending it on? What are you investing in? You don't have to be a financial expert, but you do have to pay attention, because ignoring your finances can be very costly. It's what keeps people stuck in jobs they dislike, in unhealthy relationships, or turning down big opportunities simply because they can't afford them. But once you take control of your money, your life starts to shift. You stop making choices based on panic and start making them from a place of stability. Begin with the basics. Spend less than you earn, track every rupee or dollar, save something regularly even if it's a small amount. Put your money into things that grow in value, not just things that look good. Take time to learn how money works, understand taxes, interest, and how compound growth builds wealth. Because the world isn't designed to make you rich by accident, it rewards people who are deliberate and wise with their money. Being intentional means asking yourself tough questions like, do I really need this? Or, what is this habit costing me in the long run? Or, does this purchase match my values? And maybe the most important lesson of all, never tie your self-worth to how much money you have. Money is a tool. It's not who you are, but it is something you are responsible for. So, start building good money habits. Make the necessary sacrifices. Learn to wait instead of spending right away. And always remember, your goal isn't just to earn money. Your goal is to become the kind of person who knows how to handle money wisely. That's how you not only gain wealth, but also develop the wisdom to keep it. Now let's move on to the fifth area, your health. Your body is the first and most important place you live in. But sadly, many people treat it like a car they don't own. They push it too hard, ignore the warning signs, and just hope it doesn't break down. But eventually, it will. Your health is the base for everything else. Your focus, your energy, your mood, even your creativity. If your body is weak, your mind struggles. And when your health goes down, so does your motivation. It doesn't matter how rich you are. Without good health, you are still poor. You don't have to run long races or lift heavy weights. But you do need to respect your body. That means moving every day, walk, stretch, lift something, break a sweat. It means eating real, nourishing food, not just grabbing whatever's easy or fast. It means drinking water, sleeping enough, going outside, and taking breaks from the noise of the world. None of this is hard to understand, but many people ignore their health until it's too late. And here's something most people never tell you. Taking care of your body isn't just to avoid getting sick. It's to help you perform better. When your body feels good, your thinking becomes sharper. When your body feels good, your mind works better too. You make clearer decisions, feel more positive, and stay calmer emotionally. You show up stronger for your work, your relationships, and your goals. Taking care of your body isn't selfish, it's smart. It's a way of honoring your potential. So don't wait for a health problem to force you to change. Don't wait until you're out of breath just walking up the stairs. Start now. Start small, but just start. Build a simple routine. Create habits that support your health. And remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Every workout is a step forward. Every healthy meal is a vote for your future. You only get one body. Treat it like the precious gift it is. Now let's talk about the sixth area, your communication. Communication is what connects us. It's how we build trust, solve problems, influence others, and share meaningful ideas. Yet most people never really learn how to do it well. They talk just to be heard, not to truly be understood. They listen only to reply, not to connect. And because of that, they miss the true purpose of communication. At its heart, communication is about understanding, about making sure what's in your mind gets clearly shared with someone else. Great communicators understand that words are important, but so are tone, body language, timing, and how present you are in the moment. They choose to be clear, not confusing. They listen more than they talk. They ask questions that invite deeper conversation. not ones that shut people down. And because they speak with kindness, strength, and purpose, people believe in them. They earn trust. People remember them. You don't have to be a world-class public speaker, but you do need to be thoughtful about how you communicate. Read good writing. It will naturally improve your own way of expressing thoughts. Try journaling. It helps clear up your thinking. Practice saying important ideas in a simple way because simple language is powerful. And more than anything, become a great listener. When someone is talking to you, give them your full attention. Don't interrupt. Don't plan your reply while they're still speaking. Just listen. That alone makes you stand out because in today's loud and distracted world, true presence is rare. Real honesty is rare. And when someone feels like you truly see and hear them, they'll want to stand by your side. So work on your voice. Speak honestly, kindly, and with confidence. That's how you earn trust. That's how you create strong, lasting relationships. And that's how your words stop being just noise and start becoming something that inspires others. Now, let's move to number 7, your goals. Goals are what give direction to your life. They turn random actions into focused progress. They give you a reason to get up in the morning and help your effort land somewhere meaningful. Without goals, you're just reacting to whatever comes your way. But with clear goals, you start shaping your life intentionally. Goals turn hopeful dreams into real plans. But here's something to remember. A goal is not just a wish written down. It's a target with a clear path. It's a mission that comes with a timeline. You need to give your goals your attention every single day. Don't just write them once a year and forget about them. Write them often. Look at them in the morning when your mind is fresh. Rewrite them at night so they sink deep into your thinking. Make this part of your daily routine. Because if you don't lead your life with clear goals, you'll get led by distractions. You'll constantly react to whatever seems urgent instead of what truly matters. You'll say yes to things that waste your time. You'll stay busy but not move forward. That's how people wake up years later feeling stuck and wondering how life passed them by. It's not because they were weak. It's because they didn't stay grounded. The right goals push you to grow. They pull you out of your comfort zone. They should make you a little uncomfortable. That's a sign they're big enough to help you grow. Set goals that reflect what you're capable of, not what you've done in the past. Don't just aim for what's easy. Aim for what's meaningful. And don't only focus on money or work. Create goals in every area of life. Your health, your relationships, your mindset, your spiritual life, your impact on others. Life isn't one-sided, and your goals shouldn't be either. Then each day ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to move forward? Not everything. Just one thing. That small step done every day builds powerful momentum. And when life throws obstacles at you, and it will, don't give up on the goal. Change your strategy, not your vision. The road won't always be smooth, but the destination is still waiting for you. Now let's talk about number 8, your character. At the end of the day, your reputation is what others say about you. But your character is who you are when nobody's around. In a world that often cares more about appearances, your character is what makes you truly stand out. Your talents or skills might get you opportunities, but it's your character that allows you to keep them. People don't stay loyal to charm. They stay loyal to those who are dependable. They don't rely on flashy personalities. They rely on honesty and consistency. Character is shaped in the little moments, when you keep your word, when you resist temptations, when you own up to your responsibilities. It's strengthened when you choose truth even if lying would be easier, when you show up even when it's hard, when you choose humility instead of ego. And yes, when you admit you're wrong instead of trying to hide it, that's real courage. That's growth. That's what true leadership looks like. Every single day you are shaping your character, either by what you do or what you avoid, by conscious decision or by default. So ask yourself honestly, am I someone I would trust? Would I hire someone like me? Would I want to follow someone like me? Because the truth is, you can borrow someone's talent for a time, but character is something you must build for yourself. and it's earned through your actions day after day. And the true reward? It's not just other people's respect. It's the peace you feel inside. A calm mind, a clear conscience, a name that carries weight because it's built on truth. Don't mistake character for perfection. It's not about never making mistakes. It's about being real, being responsible, and standing for something deeper than your pride or convenience. When life gets rough, and it always does, it's your character that keeps you steady. So build it slowly, build it humbly, and build it strong enough to last. Now, the final one, your faith. There comes a moment in life when sheer effort isn't enough, when your plans fall apart, when logic stops working, and you realize some things are simply out of your hands. That's when faith becomes essential. Faith isn't weakness, it's powerful. It's the quiet strength to keep going when nothing makes sense. It's the trust that there's a reason for what you're facing, even if you don't understand it yet. Whether you believe in God, in purpose, in divine order, or just something bigger than yourself, you need that anchor. Because without it, life's storms can knock you off course. But with it, you stay grounded no matter how uncertain things get. Faith isn't just something people turn to when they're out of options. It's something wise people build into their lives on purpose. Because when your life is grounded in faith, you don't fall apart every time things go wrong. You stay steady. You adjust. You keep moving forward even when the path ahead is foggy. Faith helps you take the next step when you're tired, when you're uncertain, when your plans crumble. It gives you hope, not because everything is perfect, but because you trust that even the pain has purpose, that every setback can be used for something greater. But faith doesn't grow by accident. You have to feed it. That means taking time each day to pause, to pray, to think deeply, and to ask bigger questions. Questions like, why am I here? Or what is this moment trying to teach me? Whether you find that connection through prayer, nature, helping others, or just sitting quietly, you need to reconnect with something bigger than yourself. Not to avoid life's problems, but to rise above them. Faith won't guarantee things always go your way, but it will give you the strength to face anything that comes. People who have deep faith carry something special. You can see it in the way they live, with peace, with courage, with a steady confidence. When the world gets loud, they stay calm. When others quit, they keep going. That's not just belief. That's real strength. That's a legacy worth leaving behind.